Hi, this is Brendan from Auto Training, and this is part 2 of my CBD drive around Cairns. And what I'm going to do is I'm just keeping my scanning going around me because I'm outside of Cairns Private Hospital. There's an ambulance just over there. I've got a little bit of obscured view at the moment, so I'm just going to make sure that when I reverse out of this angle park, that first of all, what I do is conduct my 6-point checks: front, back, side, side, mirror, mirror. Okay, we've got traffic flowing here, so I'm just being patient and making sure that it's all clear. It's my responsibility as the vehicle reversing to make sure it's all clear. Get the friction point on the clutch, looking just in case someone, okay, I've got a vehicle coming. At least my position now, I'm not impeding their path, but I can actually see what's going on. Now I'm making sure that no one behind me as well as reversing, so looking over the shoulder in the mirror as well. Okay, yep, still scanning around, looking at the back window primarily. First gear, still checking, we're all good. No brake lights or reversing lights on any of those vehicles to indicate someone might be doing anything. I've got a bike lane here. So left indicator, little shoulder check to make sure no one's popping out from the side. Okay, position the vehicle to give me maximum view to the right on the roundabout. Left indicator's on. Mazda's turning off, so I'm all clear to go. Look where I'm going as well. It's one thing to look that it's all clear, but you need to make sure that you've got a clear path ahead. I'm into 50 zone. Coming around the back of the hospital, and I'm following the road. I'm looking up ahead. I've got center lane parking here. So this is something when you're driving around Cairns CBD to pay particular attention to, is vehicles moving in and out of the traffic here. So I'm just cruising along, getting a little bit more speed up. I tend to back off on the speed a little bit when I do the commentary, so I'm just keeping the flow up a little bit. Okay, pedestrian crossing up ahead. I've got someone walking towards the pedestrian crossing. Not sure if they're going to be crossing it or not. Okay, they're not crossing it, they're walking away from it, so we're clear to go. Okay, I'm in a 40 area, so I'm just checking my speed. I'm in 3rd gear at the moment. I'm just going to drop it down to 2nd. I'm going to take a left turn, left indicator at the traffic lights. So we've got a green circle, no arrow. And I'm also going to do a shoulder check on my left here because I've got a bike lane. But I'm scanning, making sure that no one's running any red lights. Shoulder check. Yep, we're all okay. There's a gentleman on the left there. He wants to start walking. So what I'm going to do now is a lane change to the right. Mirror, indicator, shoulder check. Still monitoring the mirror. Still monitoring the mirror. And coming up, I'm going to go straight ahead. Straight ahead. So I'm just pulling up just behind the stop. Okay, dropping down to 2, scan all around. Also, there's interesting little bike, you can't call them a bike lane, like a little green storage rectangle in the middle of the intersections here in Cairns. It's quite unique. If you're driving around, there's obviously a lot of backpackers and tourists and that type of thing, so you've got to be very cautious. Okay, we're on a left turn only at the giveaway, so I'm looking that it's all clear to my right, looking where I'm going. Lean and look, all clear. Shoulder check. Okay, 30k zone. Here we've got angle parking on the left, and we've got parallel parking to the curb on the right. So that's a skill set that someone could have in living in this area, is being able to do a reverse park on the right, not just on the left, to be functioning in this area. So I've got an Uber driver just dropping someone off just in a driveway there. So again, be wary of that type of activity. I've got a fella standing on the road here, just not really bothering to get out of the way. So again, I won't get flustered or funky about it. I'll just go around him, simple. I've got bike lanes painted here. I can see people on bicycles to the side, so I'm just showing caution, making sure it's all clear. I'm just driving away from the Esplanade at the moment, so I'm going to go straight ahead. So I'm coming into a 50 zone, and I'm going to take a left turn at the roundabout, a left turn. So indicator, okay, the mirror check is clear behind. I've dropped my speed, I'm in 2nd gear. Looking to the right, coming off Mini Street, and I'm going into Abbott Street. Looking up ahead, we've got the angle parking on the left. Everyone's nosed in. And on the right side, we've got vehicles facing towards and away from me. So I'm just wary of anyone who decides to reverse out or drive out frontwards. There's a lot of 4-wheel drives parked along here which are blocking people's views. We've got a 40 area coming up. I can see a 40 sign and I can see 40 painted on the road, which is really helpful for a driver, because if you're looking up ahead out of the bottom of your peripheral vision, you can see that as well. So we've got our long range vision. I can see up ahead I've got a red light. Okay, and I've got a fellow crossing on the left over there. So what I like to do is just, while stopped at the lights, have a good scan for people who might be around in the area. If they're walking towards the intersection or something like that. I have noticed in this area, you do tend to get people who disregard the walk signs and just walk across regardless. So in that sense, I'm just doing my red light runner check. Yep, we're all good. And making sure pedestrians are all clear. Yep, that's good. I'm going to go left. Oh, I'm going to go just got a police car. Okay, so I've just pulled over on the right there to let them through. That police car is going through pretty fast. Most people are just stopping in that left lane, just letting that police vehicle go through. Okay, so we've got red light up ahead. We've got more center lane parking. I wanted to go that left lane before the police. Okay, I've got a Mazda in there now, I can't go. I just wanted to get back into that left lane if I could. That's been shut down, so I'll just stay in the right lane at the moment. We're in a low speed area, so I'm not breaking the law by being in the right lane, but generally speaking, I like to get back into that left lane. Actually, I will stay in the right lane because now when I'm doing my long range view up ahead, I can see there's some blockage in the left lane. So I will maintain the right lane. Again, I've got two fellas crossing the road on a red walk sign. So just, again, just ambling across doing their own thing. So you can't assume that everyone's doing the right thing. Got a guy over here walking along looking at his mobile phone. He would have no idea what's going on. So I'm staying in the right lane due to that blockage up ahead. Checking the mirror, checking along the side here. I'm also just, in the back of my mind, just thinking about that police car that came along, just in case the incident is up ahead here. Change traffic conditions on side road. Road closed ahead on side road, local traffic only. Okay, so we're at Shield Street on the left. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. That's got a lot of blockages going at the moment. Yeah, there's heaps of roadworks there. That's still going on. Mirror check. Okay, scan to the sides, and we're still going straight ahead. I'm still maintaining the right lane at the moment, looking for any vehicles coming out of the driveways. Okay, I've got one over here on the left. You've got to be wary of people just dropping people off in non-allocated areas here. Like, they're not all just Uber drivers. Right lane must turn right. So the arrow tells me that, the sign tells me that, mirror, indicator, position. I'm going into Spence Street. I've got a green circle. Okay, I've got two people just walking across the road again, and now I've got another fella just walking across doing his own thing. So I'm just coming out, okay, scanning. Again, you've got to be on full scale watch with pedestrians around this area. And I'm just going to pull over into this car park on the left. Mirror check, shoulder check, and we'll just finish there. Okay, so even just in that part 2 of that commentary drive, we had the contingency of the police vehicle coming. I was in like 2nd or 3rd gear when that vehicle came past. I was in the right lane. I just moved over, basically came to a stop. They came around me and kept powering through the traffic. So wherever you go and whatever you do, be very wary of the unexpected. This has been Brendan from Watto Training. Safe driving.